So, here we are again in Minecraft, trying to redo the stream because for some reason we had a mix up on the uh for some reason. Sorry, I'm a complete space case.
Yeah, I'm like, did you just spaz out? Because I was listening to you on the stream to make sure that the voice is going good, but then like it just stopped, and I'm like, wait, what? Because there's like a 2 second delay, and I'm like, now I'm hearing nothing.
Yeah, no, I completely spaced out.
And yes, you can hear my voice on it, so we are actually good to go with that.
Good.
And yes, so
So we're redoing the stream because we realized that one, you couldn't hear his voice, and it just sounded a bunch like I was talking to myself, and it was really kind of awkward.
well, you could hear me like through your headphones into the into your microphone if you cranked it up really loud. I mean, I got on my laptop to try it, and I could like at 100% with headphones on. I think I heard me it's like giggle once or something. Like,
And at the same time, something happened with my power. It like all surged that same day that I went to stream, and it took out my PS4, so it made it really difficult to try to restart the stream. And so we want to get this from the whole thing and not just some of it, because we were working up to this grand finale and everyone kind of got let down.
the like 3 people that watched it. But I just like put it on some of my social media stuff, so we should get at least 4 this time.
Alright, so this is the bell tower that we actually built.
My dad might check this out later.
Hey,
He sometimes watches my video.
I might get my cousin to watch this, so.
God, I like your bell tower.
I like my bell tower too.
Especially when we were trying to like make a bell, and we're like, well, there is a bell icon, but it's too small.
Oh, yes, it was like far too small.
Oh, there's our quasi creeper.
Yeah. Like, what happened with everyone that was up here?
I murdered them all because they all turned into zombies.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, even in creative mode, it's like all the creatures are friendly except zombies. So I don't have to worry about the creepers, I don't have to worry about the skeletons, but those stinking zombies are just... This is the world after Death Road to Canada, you think? Or maybe before?
Before. Way before. So, this is... Over here, we have one of the little cottages that we built. Most of this world is a pre-built world.
Yep, it's called Four Kingdoms. It's in the Minecraft Marketplace or whatever. I believe this was a free download. Maybe I spent money. I don't remember. It's been so long. But
yeah,
it's this base kingdom. It's got like 4 different styles in this huge like box canyon. And we went and cleaned some of it up. Like the bridge around the cathedral was all in ruins, and we cleaned that up and stuff. And then we just started expanding from up there. So we're not going to show too much of the main city, just because you can go and download it for yourself and check it out. And it's really fun to explore. But we did add some things, like a lot of these little cottages that we're going to show you. I'd hate to take away from somebody going into that big sky palace looking thing and discovering what's at the top of that. I don't want to show that, because I remember how excited you were the first time we did it.
That
You're like, come up here, you've got to see that. And like even finding the upstairs was just, I thought I went to the top of that thing, and we hadn't. It was like a little hidden doorway that goes further up.
Yeah, no,
And
that
then there's trees all up in it, and there's like a whole city in the trees that we'd been playing for probably a month and a half before we realized, hey, there's a whole city up in here.
yeah, that like made my day that day. Like it when I discovered that, I was so excited. Like just it was beyond words. Like you
You built
should
this house, right?
yeah, this was one of the houses that I built.
I think this is the one that we both decorated, though.
Yes. Let's hope my cats do not knock out my internet.
I had the thought you were talking about you had a power surge. It's like, well, now you have kittens that wish to knock your internet out, too, so.
Considering they were doing that last night, yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah, that made me so mad. But hopefully I have them prevented from doing that, because when I came home, my internet was all working. And it didn't look like they had been back there, so.
Yeah, that like your big cats can get behind that TV. There's no stopping those kittens.
Okay.
I mean, short of like lock him in the kennel, but there's no reason to do that for this.
So this was one house that we did not get to actually show last time because
Oh, right,
we
the mill.
kind of forgot about it.
Anybody who's seen my videos about Shell Rock knows I'm obsessed with mills, so I had to build a mill here. And my water reel is kind of deformed, but it still works.
Oh, I think it's adorable.
It's roundish.
It's roundish.
It'll mill things. Ah, yes, ladder is your arch nemesis in this game. So we're using a steampunk texture pack. We started with the fantasy one. I basically changed it to the steampunk so that I could have gears and stuff pretty much for one specific building, which will be the last thing we're going to show you. So if you were to come to our world without the steampunk pack on, it would not make any sense at all. You'd be like, what are with all these pictures everywhere?
Oh, yeah, no, I was playing for a solid month without the steampunk pack on.
Yeah,
And-
I remember because you bought it and you're like, oh wow, everything makes sense now.
Yeah. That was actually my exact reaction to it. Okay. Now,
Alright, so we're going to go across the bridge, and oh, you can see it. So, you're going to see the house I built for us. You can see it from this bridge here. There's also a really neat statue out there you can kind of make out. That's a big, like, druid or something. But yeah, I figured our characters needed a house in-game, and I wasn't sure if I should just make, like, a big castle-looking thing, or if I just want to do, like, a wizard's tower, so I did like this big mansion with a huge tower coming out of the top. It's really weird looking, but from the outside, but it looks pretty good from the inside. I think. I mean, I built it, I designed it, so.
He designed it, and honestly, I was just in awe of it. So he let me have free reign over the stairs.
Oh man, digging these stairs took like 2 or 3 hours to dig this out.
Because everything has to be absolutely perfect. So, this is like the front room. Like, that's what I've always called things like this. This is like the little dining area. But to really get a good look at what he did for this floor, we have to come all the way up here.
Or even go all the way upstairs and look over the balcony.
Yeah, the balcony doesn't quite get it either. Like, there's not many good spots to really get it. But
especially since we added the big table and it kind of covers a little bit of it up. But yeah, I wanted some kind of an inlay on the floor, and I was like, what symbol can I do that she'll recognize when she sees it? So I did the triple goddess, and because I had not played Minecraft in years, that the full moon was easy. The 2 crescent moons took me quite a while to figure out how to get just right, not just look like a big like letter C or something. And I'll say that the texture pack makes them look more like a crescent moon than the normal base game does.
So up here is our little dance hall.
Um, keep an eye on the things so we can show the sunrise from that one spot on the balcony.
Yep, that's what I've been trying to do.
I tried to line things up so that if you were out on the balcony, you could watch the sun or moonrise from between the towers and the cathedral, and I was just slightly off. And she went in and added a little spot onto the balcony that just ended up being the spot I had initially wanted, so you can still go out on the balcony and see that. See, we're in the library now.
Yes, we are. The library. Both of us tend to be very big into our libraries, so
That's where I spent like the early part of my life.
same.
I was looking at the Shellrock Historical Society's Facebook page yesterday, and they've got a ton of books. But one is a history of the Shellrock Library.
So
I'm gonna have to pick that one up.
this is the bedroom that he designed fully. All I did was put in flowers.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did do this one. I let you do like the rest of the house, but I did do this.
Yeah. And then I built this whole balcony, complete with a little hot tub.
I'm glad you did this because this would have been like such a waste of space. I didn't even think about putting a second balcony off the back. But then it's nice because we can look out and you can see. Oh, look at the path lit up.
Yep.
Oh crap! I just fell. And you can see our stable and our barn, and all the horses look like they're murdering somebody right now. That's peculiar. There's an airship out there. That was my prototype airship, and I thought it looked cool, so I left it. We'll show you the big one it'll be the last thing we show.
Up here is his workspace.
Complete with Derpy the Fox.
Yes, Derpy appears several places around the world.
He's my Minecraft Thor. So in every building, that's kind of where our characters would stay. I put the fox that I've named Derpy because in both the fantasy and base game, he has the derpiest look on his face. He doesn't look so derpy right now, but he's also half bronze.
So he also has this awesome skylight that when the sun or moon come right through the top of this, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a real skylight.
So this is one of the rooms I was saying if you didn't have the steampunk pack, it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
I love the brocade style floor that you get with the steampunk pack as well. That's totally something I would have.
Still not light enough yet. Random zombie noises.
Always good. So this was inspired by the Great Porch of Dragon's Reach, but we haven't caught any dragons with it yet. Though there was that giant ghost I accidentally spawned like on the other side of the game that floated by once that we lost. That freaked me out. It's like, oh hey, there's a big ass ghost just floated by. Just like, hey guys.
So you can see what he meant. Oh, another thing we didn't show in the last stream. So there's also this like really cool moat that got built because I got really bored and I wanted something interesting, and every good castle has a moat. And it actually comes fully around the whole back of the house.
And does lead to a waterfall that drains off the back of the main porch and into the little river or lake around the city.
Yes, yes it does. As you can see here.
Oh wow, you can see the Nether Brick Bridge from here. I didn't realize that. Huh.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so what he was talking about with the sunrise and such like that, if you watch, because the sun's coming up now.
I've done this a lot, like that spot where I put the words in the sky for you, and there's a big sun. It lines up with the sunset, which was a pain in the ass to get that just right.
But both the sun and the moonrise come right over the cathedral.
The one building I wish I could take credit for in this world, but I can't.
Right?
Yeah, I'm standing behind you. Character looks so confused, like, when did you get here?
Alright, so on to the next part. So we come down here, and through this, like, really kind of awkward hallway, it takes you out to the other side of the mountain.
Did you just show off our stained glass windows? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm sure they were visible.
Yeah.
I'm following you down. I forgot there's a run button. So all the roads in this world we built. There were no roads. We wanted roads. There were nights we came in and be like, okay, we've built like a little village here. Let's make a road that goes from our house to the village, and that took like the whole night. Which would have been boring on my own, but when you got the right person, it's so much fun.
They're bullying the one horse.
They are bullying the one. Come on, guys. Haha. Nope.
That did not work.
I think that's my horse too.
It's one of our horses. We have a lot of horses.
I don't know who's who because they look different with the old texture pack, you know?
Right. So, he actually... Oh no.